I am right where I choose to be. I still feel the pile in my stomach, that aggression when I think about that. Because if I've chosen this life and I am not living the life that I would love to live, then I chose otherwise. And there's no getting away from that. There's no excuse, there's no reason, there's no anything other than the fact that it's my responsibility for it. And it's up to me to learn, respond differently if I want a different reality. I see too many people refusing to accept that they're at fault in any part of their lives, whether they love their life or loathe it. And the reason why I look at that and see so many people is because I saw it myself for so long. Judgment is simply something that you see in yourself. If you judge something else or someone else, then the judgment comes from within, because there's a resonance, there's a frequency that you're at, which is exactly the same. I know this because I've been there. That's why to choose a different reality, to live at a different frequency, a frequency of love instead of fear, those two thoughts, the two main, primary, only two thoughts with everything else hanging off them, that's where I started. What would love do? That simple sentence is so powerful. Had a rough couple of days. I think being away out in the wilds alone with my thoughts opened up some doors in my head, and I think I've been struggling to process them yesterday with the training, and spent the whole morning really feeling low, and I didn't want to see anybody, and that's not me. So I was aware that there was an energy coming out, as if something was brewing. And today's very similar, because I realised that I was making compromises with myself, with my life, with my ideals. Even now, when I'm being working on myself and pushing forwards and moving forwards, there's still things to be uncovered, still things to face every day. I'm still on that journey, and I always will be. My whole life, I know that for a fact. And to deny that would deny me complete freedom, which is what I choose, what I desire. I don't wish to be shackled from thoughts or fear-sponsored thoughts anymore. So when I feel this low and this drain, this heaviness, that's when I know there's something to be worked on. So that's when I'm looking and feeling inside. Because I choose not to be brought down by anybody anymore. Anybody's opinions. Whether it's something I just see, somebody says something about me, I use my core values for that. If there is an incongruence, if there's a lack of alignment between what I think, what I say and what I do, I will never feel or get the freedom that I choose to have. So if I'm thinking one thing, saying another and doing something else, the alignment is not there. It's only when I think a certain thing, say what I'm going to do and act on that, that alignment will then take me forwards. And that's what I'm working on every day. And when I feel the heaviness, when something comes up, I'll sit in with it and I'll work on it. I'll look at it. I'll not ignore it anymore. I've done that too many times. See too many people do it. I can't do that. I can't do this. It's all right for you. It's all bullshit. Everyone can do anything they choose. The only limits are those that they place on themselves. The only limits I have are the only limits that I place on myself and choose to believe. And if anything I'm choosing to think, say and do which isn't taking me down the path of freedom and happiness, then that's where I need to look. That's where I will look. And I'll marinate in that. I'll look at where the energy is. I'll look at how I'm feeling, and I'm feeling low. Why is that? What's bringing me down? And then I'll just expand on that. Think, feel where that energy is. That's where I'm going. And I know that every day when I wake up, I will be working on myself. Some days things will come up, which have come up before. And as I've said, I get to choose how to react to them and change the reality if I don't like what I feel or what I think. That is down to me. Till tomorrow. See you later.